Hello student, today I am starting with the second chapter of history, which is the River Valley Civilizations. In this chapter, we will study about the meaning of civilization, its characteristics, extent of civilization, its sources, Mesopotamian society, trade and commerce, art and architecture, progress in science and decline of Mesopotamian civilization. Before starting, let us discuss the meaning of the term civilization. Civilization comes from the Latin word civil, meaning someone who lives in a town. When people are civilized, they live in large, well-organized groups like town. In civilizations, people live together in communities and grow crops. Now let us discuss about the basic features of a civilization. Presence of towns and cities, a strong centralized government that formulates and implements laws. Trade flourishes and people specialize in various trading activities. People communicate through language in its written and spoken form, and there is an advancement in technology. What is a river valley civilization? A river valley civilization is an agricultural nation or civilization situated beside a river. A civilization means a society with large permanent settlements featuring urban development, social satisfaction, specialization of labor, centralized organization, and written or other formal means of communication. What is the importance of river valleys? A river gives the inhabitant a reliable source of water for drinking. Additional benefits include fishing, fertile soil due to annual flooding, and ease of transportation. The first great civilizations, such as those in Mesopotamia and Egypt, all grew up in river valleys. The four river valley civilizations were Mesopotamia, Egypt civilization, Indus River Valley civilization, and Chinese River Valley civilization. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about the Mesopotamia civilization. The word Mesopotamia comes from Greek words meaning land between the rivers. The rivers are the Tigris and Euphrates. Mesopotamia is considered the cradle or beginning of civilization. Here, large cities lined the rivers and many advances took place. Mesopotamia is located in Southwest Asia. The first known civilization started there. Now let us discuss about the Mesopotamian society. The Mesopotamian social structures was highly stratified. There were the high class, the middle class, and the lowest class. The government officials, the king, the priest, and the wealthy traders and merchants form the upper strata of society. The middle class consisted of fishermen, farmers, and potters and scribes, or those who were involved in documenting records in the language prevalent during the period. The lowest class comprised of slaves, people without land and children, as well as prisoners. Now the next is the family life of Mesopotamians. Every member in Mesopotamians' families had their own specific role, each representing something different. Men, women, and children. Men ruled the house, the women followed the rules and kept the house clean, and children also followed their parents' rule. Males were the preferred gender in ancient Mesopotamia, and men were far more powerful than women. Women could do anything that they wanted as long as they had their husband's permission. Upbringing of the children was strict. Boys were sent to school to be proficient in reading and writing, while girls were trained in music and dance. Now third is the town planning. Mesopotamia civilization was largely known for its town planning. The houses in the city was well planned with open courtyard, kitchen, 2 living rooms. The houses were all adjoining. However, every house had inner courtyards, and they were mainly built of mud plaster and mud bricks. Further, the cities were divided into residential, commercial, and mixed hubs. The city was characterized by long widening lanes and streets. The center of the city had a huge temple complex. It also has laid a good road system. Now, the next is religion. The ancient Sumerians worshipped many different gods. They thought that the gods influenced much of what happened to them in their lives. Each city had its own god. As the center of the city was a large temple or ziggurat built to that god. This was where the priest would live and make sacrifices. Some of the ziggurats were huge and reached great heights. Now, what is a ziggurat and what is it used for? The ziggurat itself is the base on which the white temple is set. Its purpose is to get the temple closer to the heaven. The Mesopotamians believed that these pyramid temples connected heavens and earth. The Mesopotamians also believed in life after death. Now, what was the main occupation of the Mesopotamians? Agriculture was very important in ancient Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates River. Because the climate of the Mesopotamia was dry with little rainfall, farmers depended on the flooding of the Tigris and Euphrates River for water for their crops. While many people still worked as farmers in the country. In the city, a people could grow up to work in a number of different jobs, such as priest, scribe, merchant, craftsman, civil servant, or laborer. So students, in the next video, I would be explaining the trade system and art and architecture of the Mesopotamian society. Thank you.